the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the Hermitcraft Amplified server. I hope you guys are having a good day. It works! I'm having a really good day. And today, we're here to watch the sunrise. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. The Beatles rule, and I say, this texture pack rules. Yep, I like that song, and I love this texture pack. I got a couple new texture packs from Zul'jin, and I want to tell you guys real quick, I want to thank you guys for all your kind words and your thumbs up on the last Vanilla episode. It was absolutely amazing, and you guys really like Zul'gator, man. You like the team. You like it. What is that? You like it. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm so excited right there. But yeah. You guys really like it. And we love hanging out. Like, I'm glad you guys like Zul'jin because I love Zul'jin. He's an amazing guy. But these texture packs are absolutely unbelievable. Let me go ahead and break the fourth wall and show you this real quick. So it's the Brother Johnson Unshaders and the Better Glass. We got Better Glass 2. Better Glass by J. Slayer. It's so intense. And the Unshaders or whatever that's called. Let me see that again. The Brother Johnson's Unshaders is what does all the sky. Now you got to run Optifine 2, I do believe, in order to get these clouds. It's really weird. I'm not sure exactly how this works. You can get the sun and the sky with the Unshaders pack, but to get these awesome clouds, you got to be running Optifine 2. And look at this, like, star over there. Is that a plane? It's a plane! No, but it looks really, really cool. So I just wanted to come up here and watch the sunrise with you and show you guys that. I think also what we can do real quickly is let's pop down here. I'm going to show you that glass. And we talked about that in the last episode. And I really, really like how this looks. Now, so let's take a look at this really quickly. So what it kind of does is it doesn't make it like a connected texture, but it makes it so that in betwixt the glass, there's no like Z fighting or weird line in there. So if we were to go ahead and go into this resource pack and then take that out. Oh, and if we were to go ahead and go in this resource pack and take that out and then click done and then wait forever and ever, you can kind of see now. Let me see if I can get it to give you that weirdness. But you see, no, it's not doing it. All right. So like over there, you see how you can see it's so I can't see it now. Normally I see it all the time and I'm like, oh my god, that's crapo. But anyway, it does make it a little bit different. There is sometimes, maybe it's because I have Optifine now. Normally when I don't have Optifine on, you can see the connections between the glass, betwixt the glass, underneath, I can't talk, underneath it. But now it's better, whatever, just go with it. Nailed it. So one of the other things I want to take a look at real quick, I do like this texture, that glass better. I just like the way it looks. And I love the sky, man. It makes Sliptopia, what was that? No, the slip of the tongue there. Look how amazing that looks. It just makes everything look so great. I don't know why. Like, my builds just got like 17% better just based on the sky. I didn't even do anything. Slipgator, how are you so amazing? The sky. So let's pop up here to the observation donut and take a look at what this looks like now. I think it's really neat. It's kind of weird. It's cool, and it's clear now. It looks better. It looks way better. And with the mad awesome sky, I don't know what it is about it. It just looks really, really good. So also the water looks different. Everything just looks better. Why? The world is so much better. This is like a story. There's a story when I was in my getting healthy mode. Right now I'm in a not getting healthy mode. Like I'm getting fat and old and it's terrible. But when I was in my getting healthy mode, I stopped drinking caffeine for a long time, for like 2 years. And I went to Universal Studios with some friends of mine. And at Universal Studios at the time is when they were just rocking the beginning of the new Harry Potter stuff and things. And if you've never been to Universal Studios in Florida and you've never seen the Harry Potter ride, it is really, really great. It is really cool. I'm going to come over here and check out the water for some reason. But it's really, really cool. But what they have there is the thing. They have butterbeer from, you know, Harry Potter. But what it is it's like cream soda with like some whipped cream on it and stuff like that. But it's like all gourmet and amazing. So the water just kind of looks normal. Let's pop in there. Yeah, just normal water. Oh my god, look at that! Oh my god. It's amazing looking. So anyway, butterbeer has caffeine in it, and I wanted to have some, and I hadn't had any caffeine for like 2 years, and I drank one of these butterbeers, and I swear to God, caffeine is a hell of a drug, man. I was like, the colors are so bright. Everything's so amazing. Oh my God, I'm on caffeine. This is crazy. So if you drink caffeine all the time, it's no big deal. But if you only have it once every 2 years, man, oh man, it's quite a thing. Let's let this load in here and just take a look at this. With that sky in the background, it's just so crazy cool looking. So yeah, anyway, that's my story about caffeine and how it's like the Brother Johnson's Unshaders pack. So I really don't know what we're going to do today. You know, one of the couple of things that we got going on, we got the new courtyard thingy, and it's looking really rad. Now, some of the other things that we got going on today is we got to check on our resources. Now, I think we're like completely out of diorite yet again. I mean, we just can't get enough of this stuff. Yep, well, we got this and this. We're running really low on quartz as well, which I wanted to use upstairs in the bedroom. So that's the thing we're going to have to work on. So I think today what we're going to do is have a little bit of a talkie episode. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of some stuff and things that are going on in my life. And I'm going to give you the update on what's going on with, we'll put those oak leaves right inside of there, but what's going on with the Ohio situation. Wait, where's the miscellaneous woods? There it is. But I'm going to give you the update on what's going on with the Ohio situation, and a couple other things I want to talk to you about, some personal stuff and things. So I'm going to get my inventory organized, and then I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and I just got done our first little run. I didn't go down in the mines for too long, and I ran out of torches, so I had to come back up here. But I thought it'd be a good time to come up and talk to you guys about the whole Ohio thing. If you guys are following along at home, my wife was going to be getting a job in Ohio, and we were going to be moving and all sorts of stuff, and things were going to be changing. But it looks like that for nowsies, is that all? I got more room for stone down here, but it looks like for nowsies that's going to all kind of fall through. So they made an offer for her on the job, and then she made a counter offer because the offer was a little bit low, and then they came back and said they're doing some restructuring. Is what they said. There's restructuring going on. So I don't really know how to take it. I mean, we know these people, so I don't think that they would like fib to us, you know what I mean? Like if they say they're doing some restructuring, I think they are. And I think what's going on is a new kind of business is getting formed. And once that new business is formed, then I think she might come on board. But I'm going to assume it's going to be a while. I mean, it took them 6 weeks to get back with the counteroffer. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say, we're going to be here for the time being. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. Oh, wait, we need like coal. Let's grab a stack of this stuff and then go up and make coal. so we can make some so we can make some torches. But for the time being, that's going to be a thing. We're going to be here. Which is fine. Like I I like it here. It's fine. It's not the my ideal location of where we would live. I'm thinking Ohio would be a little bit better. Well, Hawaii would be the best, but we're not millionaires or even anywhere near close to anything like that. So Hawaii is not going to be happening. But I would like to move. I think just personally for me, something a little bit more quiet, a little bit further away from the road where the traffic is. And I was telling you guys the other day about, I think I was mentioning it actually in the 70s to Die video. Our upstairs neighbors had a kid, and they're both giant people. Like they're both very athletically humongous. So they're police officers, and they actually are both like 6'4", and the guy's probably about 260, and his wife is like 6'2", and she's probably like 200. They're both very athletic. They're just huge. So they're kids too. So he's like 47,000 pounds already, and yeah. So he's really loud right now. He's a cute kid. Don't get me wrong. He's a cute kid, but he's a little bit of a thumper. So I wouldn't be super opposed to moving somewhere where we don't have like upstairs neighbors or something like that. So I think that's the thing that's going to happen. Also, I've talked about it in a few videos now. We got some new audio gear up in this piece, and it is really, really cool. I bought a couple pieces of gear. I bought a new mic, and it is called a Shure SM7B, and I got a new a little vocal processor. That's called a DBX286S. And so yeah, that's why the stuff and things sounds different. I've talked about it a bunch of times. I just wanted to make sure. And you guys actually, I like to talk about it a few times because it seems like if I do it in like 4 videos, then everybody gets it. But yeah, so you guys have been really positive about your feedback on the sound. And I have another piece of gear coming called the Cloud Lifter. to try to help and make the audio even better. I'm thinking once we get this cloud lifter, that's going to be it. I mean, we're going to be in gear heaven as far as audio stuff and things goes. And I'm really working hard to make sure, guys, this is my professional job. I want to make sure all my stuff and things look amazing for you. I want to make sure all of my stuff sounds amazing for you. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope that it's good. It sounds good so far. I think the cloud lifter is really going to put it over the edge, man. That's going to be the thing. So that's the thing. I dug this back out over here about, I don't know how many blocks. Let's see where the last little bit is from right here. So I dug that back out about 20 blocks or so, and then needed to come grab torches so we could start popping it down inside of here. We got, 4 stacks of diorite? And we're also going to have to make a trip into the nether to get some stuff and things in there too. We need a bunch of quartz. So, which actually isn't that hard to get. I've done it a couple of times, and I feel like the quartz is actually easier to get than the diorite. But another little piece of news. This is a little bit of an adult subject. It's a bit embarrassing, kind of. I'm not that embarrassed about it, but it can be embarrassing for people. So put on your adult pants, ladies and gentle peeps. But I'm getting a little older, and I have a history of prostate cancer in my family. For the ladies out there, don't worry, you don't have a prostate. Just FYI. But for the dudes out there, you guys all got prostates. But my grandfather had prostate cancer, and my dad had prostate cancer. And my grandfather and my dad both survived prostate cancer, and the survival rate for that type of cancer is very high. It's a very high survival rate for prostate cancer. So I'm not about to tell you, by the way, let me just go ahead and cut to the chase with one thing. I'm not about to tell you that I have prostate cancer. That's not what this is. Oh, we got to switch pics. So, but I went in to get checked out. And I had, this is a little embarrassing, but I'm going to tell you it. I had a prostate exam. Now this was quite a thing, I must admit. But it is essential, and it is something, it's like I said, it's an adult subject, and so it's a thing that happens. You got to have it done. But it basically, the doctor, he checks your butt cloaca. I'm just saying, that's what he does. He just checks your butt cloaca. That's what happens, okay? And mine is perfect. I just wanted to let you guys know, give you the update. I have amazing butt cloaca, and everything's perfect. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Why do you try? You stupid. Yeah, creepers. Dear creepers in the area. I have armor, so just why bother? Because it's not going to work. Stupid. I've already been through this whole cave, or most of that cave, trying to look for diorite, so I know there's none in there. But anywho, everything is good. And the doctor was really the best news was that he said, diorite! He said, don't come back for 2 years, is what he told me. So I'm really excited about that news. So I don't have to go back to do anything like that again for a couple years, which is good. But it's something that's kind of, it's scary to me to kind of have that in your family history, to the point where there's a really large percentage that's going to happen to me. Now, prostate cancer is very survivable, to the point where certain people now, depending on your age, certain men, they don't even do anything for it anymore, which is kind of like blows my mind. But it's as long as it's monitored, and it's such a slow progressing cancer, that a lot of guys that are maybe 65 or 70 years old, that get it at that stage, they just don't even bother, because you'll have passed on basically before the cancer does anything to you, which is really weird to me. That's like the dumbest cancer. I don't know. Prostate cancer is it's like the stupidest of all the cancers. It doesn't know what it's doing or something. But it's really good to I guess know that I'm much more likely to be hit by a car than to have a problem with prostate cancer. So yeah, but it was scary, and it was really scary when my dad went through it. It was really, the whole family, when we found out about it, we all kind of just acted like it was no big deal. I think it wasn't because, I think it was because partially we were all very scared, but then also we didn't want my dad to be too upset and scared. And we all are intelligent people and had done some reading and research and read the statistics and knew that it was very survivable, and that it probably, most likely, wouldn't be a big deal. And it turned out to not be a big deal. It's a big deal that you have cancer, but you know, he had an operation and everything went fine and he's totally fine. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's why in that regard, it wasn't that big of a deal. There wasn't a huge impact to, well, it was impactful, but my dad's okay. That's the most important thing. And it happened quite quickly. Like, it was within the span of like 6 months of like him, you know, finding out and then scheduling the operation and then had it and then everything was great. And it was just kind of like crazy that it went on. It almost seemed like just a speed bump, like a blip, you know what I mean? Because there's no like chemo that goes on or anything like that stuff. I don't believe. Yeah, no, I don't think he had any of that. So, but it was pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm getting to that stage where you got to start thinking about your health. And I'm not a huge fan of doctors, personally. I don't think anybody is really. And I think that's partially because I'm very frugal. So I hate, and I've been to the doctors before and I've had them tell me stuff that's kind of really like common, like, you know, like common sense. If I'm injured or something like that, and if I'm having like maybe a work-related injury, or I had some wrist pains when I was in my 20s from overuse. And I went to the doctor and they charged me money to tell me like, you know, cut back on your guitar playing and computers usage. And it's like, well, yeah, you know, I could do that. You know, it's like, yeah, I could just climb in a hole and not do anything. What I was hoping is that you could offer some sort of medical insight as to something else that possibly we could do so that I could maintain my style of living and still play guitar and still use computers and then not have these amazing pains. But so that for that reason, I kind of feel like I've kind of felt like I've stayed away from doctors, but you definitely, especially when you start getting into talking about like your not a predisposition, but you know, that you might be able to, you might be getting a cancer or something like that. You've got to get checked out. It's important that you go there. So, but everything's fine. So that's kind of weird. I mean, the little talk we just had, I mean, just in summation, you know, I'm fine. My wife's fine. Everything's good. But kind of interesting stuff and things going on. So a couple other things. The diorite is so real over here, man. This is awesome. We started up playing Ark Survival Evolved. You guys may have noticed, we also started posting like 3 videos a day. I've got a lot of stuff and things going on right now, and there's just so many games out that I want to play. And I have other new things coming to the channel too. There's other new and amazing things that are happening. So a couple other updates. There's so many updates today. But one of the other updates that I wanted to tell you about is that, and I'm going to pull the trigger on this. I'm a little bit afraid because I don't know why, but I'm just hoping everything works out. But we have a couple of servers that I have, and I'm going to open one of them as a Patreon server. So we're finally doing it, ladies and gentle peeps. We're opening a Patreon server. That's a horn of successful stuff and things. So it's just going to be a vanilla server, and it really is going to be run by the patrons. It's going to be available to anybody that is supporting at the $10 or above level. I had to make some sort of a cutoff for it, just because I don't have the ability to have... the server's not big enough to let every single person on. I really wish that I had that sort of a resource. I honestly would think that would be great. And would love to do it, but right now I'm just not able to. So we had to make some sort of a cutoff. So that's the cutoff for it. I'm going to be sending out emails to all the patrons for this month that have already supported. Well, the month of wait, what month is it? Well, let me put it this way: the past month, that people that supported the $10 level, they're all going to gain access. And then for next month, if you support in this month, once the processing goes through, then you'll get access to the server for next month. Does that make sense? It's a little bit tricksy. How am I? Where is the hole? Is it over here? How do I get out? I'm so lost. But anyway, so that's going to be a thing. Where is it? Where is it? The hole? There it is. So the Patreon server is going to be a thing as well. And also, on top of all of that news, there's a super secret something happening as well. So we're keeping it real here on the Slipgator channel, ladies and gentle peeps. Giving you that insider personal information and making all sorts of moves up in this piece. I got a good amount of stuff and things. I think I'm going to take the rest of this and bring it up here in a minute. And then we're going to maybe hit the nether, grab some quartz, and then I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and I'm just picking up some more quartz amazingness, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, little buddy. So I already got a bunch. I've already been out here for a while getting a bunch of stuff and things. And I think actually now I'm just going to stop because I was going to like try to harvest my whole way back. But I think I'm just going to stop. So right now we're at -6 and then +3. We need to be at -500, +500. And I'm a little concerned about how I'm going to get back there. I think I've painted myself into a bit of a corner here. So let's see if we can't do this. And the reason I'm just going to leave some of this is in case I ever come back, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be a little bit closer if I find my way back up here again. So we're at negative. Oh, man. Am I going to be able to... Is this going to be a thing that we can do? Oh, man. I think I came out of a hole in the wall over here, and then I ender pearled down there. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to get back. Maybe if I just want to dig one of these right here, and then hopefully we hit the tunnel, the same tunnel. That would be amazing if that was possible. More quartz stuff and things. But the next thing I think we would do, we got a little bit heavy there in that combo. It was a heavy combo. And I think that we're going to maybe just get the rest of this quartz up, harvest some of it up, and then head up to the bedroom. I don't know how much building we'll be able to get left in this episode, but some for sure. So I'm going to... Oh, pucker. Holy crap-o. Oh, nailed it. Perfect. Nailed it. Aced it. Can't be stopped. Ish. So we still have about 100 to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get back, and then I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and I'm up here on top of a giant pillar of quartz. And I thought that we would just take a look at the bedroom. It's definitely plain. And we're going to fix it, of course. We're going to build more. But I just want to come up here and have a look at it. And kind of have a think about what we're going to do. I think I got an idea. I think I got a really cool idea. I think we're going to maybe take this bottom walkway and make another one kind of on the top-ish here. And then maybe do a little dome on the top and a little dome on the bottom. So I think that'll be pretty cool. I want to probably get... Yeah, we want to get a bunch of quartz to get some stairs action. And I think other than that, we have all the other materials that we're going to need. So I figured we'd just harvest this guy down here, like so. But I want to get a little bit of a look at it. And I can't get over this friggin' Brother Johnson's, man. It's so cool looking. It makes Minecraft look like just... I don't know. It just makes Minecraft look amazing. Something so simple makes such a huge difference for me, especially. It just makes things look so much better. I don't know what it is. It is amazing. So, all right, I'm going to harvest some quartz, and then I'll BRBs. And we're back, and the sky looks amazing, and I can't stop looking at it. And I've done a little bit of work over here, so I figured I'd bring you guys up and show you. We spent a lot of time doing the talkity bits. Oh. Why do you hate your Slipgator hole in the world thing, please? Nailed it. So I did a little bit of work up here too, and just starting to get kind of a roof put on this, and thought I'd bring you along to kind of show you the thought process. I have a process involving thoughts. Understand it. Here we go. So we are placing down some blocks and then placing down more blocks. Nailed it. All right. So here what we got going on was I thought it'd be cool if we could see through the roof over in here, and because the sky is so amazing. Now, when I did that, I noticed that we have kind of like a lip or an edge inside of here we can see, but we can't get rid of it really because that's where all the redstone action is happening. So, oh crap, now that I've done that, crapo. I'm thinking actually now what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to pop some of these off, come down inside of here and place, oh, you know what, let's just use regular diorite. We only got a couple, don't we? Crap! All right, hold on. We got some over in this early direction here. So we're going to put some diorite in there and kind of block it off so it looks like a thing or not a thing. We're going to make it a thing that isn't a thing so that you can't tell there's any things in that area. Where is the broken? There it is. So like so. Like that. So yeah, we'll have to pop some of these off and go ahead and build in some diorite in order to get it to look right. So you can't see through the back of it. See what I'm saying? So we got to hide that redstone somehow. Without the redstone deal there, we could have made this quite a bit different and maybe a little bit more aesthetically, a little nicer aesthetically. But because of that redstone action, It's got to be, you know what I mean, a bit of a cover-up job. Now on Sliptopia, when I did the room was much, much bigger. Probably, I don't even know. I think even bigger than the outside walkway of this, and then there was a walkway on it as well. So size is an issue here too. We tried to keep it a little bit smaller so it could be a good size in relation to the observation donut. So that's causing us to have a little bit of an issue. Basically, I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it's all good. It's all good up in this piece. So we got that there like so. Popping it in here, like so. Oh, wrong. No, wrong, incorrect. So, all right, well, we only have a couple more pieces to do. I was going to say, let's take a look at it kind of halfway done, but we're almost done already. So we can just pop these in like that. All right, so now we've got kind of like, it's all covered and we can't see it from the outside. Now, let's take a look at this side too. So we've got everything covered on these sides. This is just a stand-up thingy-doodler. And then everything covered over there. This is kind of gotta be, I don't know, we'll build something around that maybe. But the outside looks good. And then now when you come on the inside, everything's covered as well. And we have this rooftop that's kind of open skylight type deal. So I'm really liking the look of that. I think that's really cool. Now up above and below, we're gonna have to maybe get the camera account out to have a fly around and have a look at it. Oh crap, why do you hate your slipgator? Oh my god, the sky. It's mesmerizing. So it's a thing, but that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope that you liked the video. I know it's a little bit different, a little bit more of a talky thing, but sometimes I like to let you into my personal life. So yeah, because you're part of it. So I wanted to let you know what's going on with me. So thumbs up if you liked the video, peeps. Next time, I do believe we're going to be working on getting some food. We need to have a chicken thing, and I have an idea about what we're doing. We got all of our eggs. We're ready to go. And so it's going to be really cool. So yeah, I hope you have a great Saturday. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite it as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you. I can't believe it. Nailed it. Aced it. Can't be stopped.